for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
It is now 2023, January 3rd, the third day of the year, and we wish you a happy new year, those that haven't heard it from us yet. Healthy new year and a prosperous new year, and hope that you join us on more and more of our events. I am Skip.
And I'm Sharon, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles, and having kind of a sad day today. This is the day my dad passed, even though it's been 16 years. It's like it was yesterday.
And that theme song is for him.
Yeah, it was.
So
that's our connection.
Yes, it is. So we've had a whole bunch of people check in with us already today. Wow, it's going to be a busy day.
Look at that.
Jeannie's
made her bread pudding
Yeah.
from the abundance bread. She's ahead of me. I think I ate my loaf. I did all by myself. Not in one day, but I did eat it.
And Crystal's on from Northeast Washington. Moa's on live from Manitoba.
Yeah, Manitoba. Yes, Canada. And I almost got it typed the other night, and then we had to do something else. The holidays have upset my scheduling, but I got it all figured out, and all I got to do is type it and send it to you, Mo. So the dream interpretation is coming.
And then Linda's with us, and happy birthday, Linda! It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
Saw that on Facebook. And then we've got Josie. Happy New Year to you, and Dorothy. Dorothy got her mug.
She did.
Right? Yay! So Dorothy's drinking.
It was only 8 days late, or let's see, the 25th to 31 is 10 days. What? 10 days late.
Whoa.
Oh, Wyoming girl's on. Hello.
And Cynthia in Tacoma.
Okay. So I hope you all had a happy New Year. I mean, it was it was quiet, but not quiet. I mean, depending on what you were doing the whole time.
Yeah.
But we had kind of a quiet one.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, we got on about 9 o'clock,
and
kind of said hi to you all. If you were on Facebook at 9 o'clock, we got on for a little bit.
Look at that. Mo says that she drove all the way to Buffalo.
Oh my
New York.
Gosh.
Why don't you drive to Seattle? I mean, come on. If you can go east, you can go west.
Oh, I don't know. That'd be a long drive.
Dorothy says, yippee, she did get her mug. Yeah, Cynthia says, Happy New Year. Mo says, oh, she's back in Canada now.
Oh,
and
good.
Zaragoza. Oh, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa.
I said it
Lisa's
backwards.
On? Yes. Oh, yeah. She had, I saw it on Facebook. She had like a black and white party. It looked kind of cool.
A what?
A black and white party.
What's that?
It's where everything's, all the decorations and tablecloths, everything's all black and white. And you dress black and white.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. and
I thought it was cute.
Patty says Happy New Year from Bonnie Lake.
We're still hanging in there.
Mo says I would fly to Seattle, too long to drive.
I would think so.
Oh, Lisa said it was fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, it looked fun. It really did.
That's cool.
Yeah. You're welcome, Mo, but I've been trying to get it out. Things just keep getting in my way.
And Jane from the UK is on with us. Hi, Jane.
Oh, I hope you had a good New Year.
She had a New Year about what? 9 hours ahead of us?
Probably
11 hours ahead of us?
I never can keep those time zones straight. But yeah, she was in the New Year long before we were.
She was celebrating the New Year while we were waking up.
I made it till 11:30. Excuse me. I made it till 11:30, but I was awake at midnight because I was listening to my radio show. I listen to when I go to bed, my old time radio. I listen to detective stories, and I was still awake, but I was in bed, so I didn't make it staying up till midnight. This is the first year I think I've done that.
Jane says it was a quiet.
It was a quiet one. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with quiet.
Ours was quiet.
It was quiet. We got to get on, like I said, at 9 o'clock here. Facebook was, to say hi to the ones that maybe were having a quiet one, just like we were. Mm-hmm. And but we had to be quiet because the next day was our grandson's birthday. So so we had to be bushy-tailed, alert, and so we just stayed home and did our thing.
And did I say SRS is on with us?
No, hi.
She says, good afternoon, Skip and Sharon. Happy 2023.
Yes, I hope it's a good year.
Yeah.
It's like, it's that wonderment, of seeing a box with a lid on it and you're wondering what's inside. It's like that. We don't know what this new year is going to hold for us. Hopefully good things.
Yeah. Can we start off with a question?
We can do anything we want to do.
All right. Kelly
It's
said
our
hi.
podcast.
Hi, dearies. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
Hi, Kelly.
Linda asked a question. She
Well,
says,
it is her birthday.
I'm going to put it on the screen. She says,
Okay.
my birthday is today. Does Spirit have any messages for me? Question. I asked my pendulum if I could ask a question, and it told me no. Is this because it's not decided yet, or I'm just not supposed to know right now? I've never been told no before. No, you got to know because your higher self or your psychic, intuitive, spiritual side decided it wasn't time for you to ask a question.
I don't think you asked specifically enough. Try it by asking, can I ask a question about, and see if it gives you a yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would try.
It's me too.
Because I don't think the pendulum's correct, because we will answer a question if she asks it. So
sure,
it's up to you.
But on the other hand,
she did ask, actually, does Spirit have any messages for
yeah.
you? Oh my gosh, Dorothy said they got 6 more inches of snow.
So how much snow do you have, Dorothy?
Wow.
Total. I got a quick answer. I want to tell Linda.
Okay.
You need to understand that your new year is going to be what you make of it. It's your participation. It's a psychic thing. Okay. I'm telling you, it's your participation that's going to make it happen. But as long as you stay positive, which you usually do, you stay positive. As long as you stay positive and keep pushing forward, your year is going to be the best year that you can remember in a long time.
Oh, I sure hope that one comes true.
It's just a little bit of effort, and it's like
she's really been through
goes a long way.
She health-wise and family-wise, she's been dealing with a lot of stuff. And I hope you do have a great year this year. I really do. If anybody deserves it, you do. Seriously.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there.
She says, I could do that.
So, Dorothy, how much snow total do you have? Oh, you're welcome. Wyoming girl says, we did the abundance ritual and ate black-eyed peas and cabbage New Year's Day. First time eating black-eyed peas. Not real fond of them. Put ketchup on them.
I put ketchup on them.
Bury them in ketchup.
Not bury them. Just put some ketchup on them.
Or barbecue sauce, whatever.
Oh, yeah. You can do barbecue sauce. Well, yeah, I suppose that would work.
I like the black-eyed peas, but I smother them with ketchup or barbecue sauce too.
I can eat them either way, but you know what? We forgot to eat our black-eyed peas and cabbage because life came in and took a dive.
Yes, we did.
Well, I'm going to have to do that today because it's only the 3rd day. I still got a shot at keeping healthy. I keep seeing myself on the monitor and I'm going, I can see where the swelling has gone down in my face. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
From the sinus infection that I guess I've been harboring for like months. It wasn't gone, and it was swelling my eyes and my face. I can tell the swelling has gone down, so that's good.
I put something on there. It says biffsbarbecuesauce.com.
Yes.
You guys got to try this. Get it on Amazon. It's in all the major grocery stores.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's being put into the Safeway stores as we speak. Fred Meyer's.
Yeah, so if it's not there yet, just keep checking because it's going into the Safeway stores.
Or go on Amazon. They have an original and a hot.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy.
It's really good.
Not hot, spicy one. And it's really good.
He likes spicy. I like the original. But, depending on your taste buds, give it a shot and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda says, anything for me.
And then she says, would love a reading. Well, if you're talking reading, that's an hour to an hour and a half, so we can't do that here. But if you'd like a question answered or a comment on it, go ahead and type it in because that would narrow the field of what you're wanting to know about.
In the meantime, type it in. Type in your question, Amanda. In the meantime, I want to tell you that you need to be on the lookout for new job, new work. Amanda. New job, new work, a new thing to be into. And for some reason, I don't know if you've ever tried this, but you would do really well in graphic design. If you have been trained for that or are interested in training, but we do really well with graphic design. So, but anyhow, type in your question. In the meantime, who else are you going to say hi to? Because we just skipped right over all that.
Well, maybe we're making a new way of doing things. I don't know. Do we ever have a format? Not really. We have some things we throw in every week, but it's not a format. But well, I've been thinking of John in Tacoma. I really think we should get together for dinner or lunch or breakfast, something.
Yeah, John, when you have a free moment, let us
text,
know.
Email me, text me. And then also Johnny Dollar in New York. I mean, and all the people out there in those areas that listen to us that I don't know your names. I mean, thank you for that. And Harold in Pennsylvania, I don't know if he can get us anymore because he said he had trouble with the live thing.
Mhm.
But hi to Harold anyway. And all our peeps, north, south, east, and west, everybody. I mean, we're so honored that you take the time out of your day to go click onto a podcast to listen. I mean, thank you so much for that. And hopefully this year will be even more abundant for all of us in all ways, and we'll have some happiness and peace. I hope, because it's the world number 2023, as I spoke last week, is a 7, and that's all about being spiritual. So we're going to have some kind of a spiritual. I don't want to use the word revelation, but it could happen. I'm going to put it out there and hope it does. But hopefully, we'll all start seeing that we're all connected. We all got to help each other. We can't keep beating everybody up. We got to start saying, give some compassion and love and understanding. Those are the big things we've got to work on. So I'm hoping this year is good for that. Some people may take a class, start reading books, start have the same mindset as they do, or they want to learn more about the mindset that they'd like to have. So, I mean, it's just going to be a great year for learning, I think. The only thing is, once you learn it, spread it around.
Did you know that you and I have been married for 48 years and 34 days? We just had the anniversary. Just saw now 34 days more.
That's true. And look at us.
Dang right. Okay.
That and $3.95 will get you a cup of coffee.
Wyoming girl, we were talking about the black-eyed peas. She said, I'd rather plug my nose and shoot. So, before we go any further with that, I want to know, what is your stone for the day? See, I'm playing your music.
Oh, you are? I can't hear it. Oh, there it is. Well, okay. If you want to go to that, let's go to that. It's peach moonstone. Did you know they even had a peach moonstone?
Let's see. I will hold it up for the camera.
Well, I'm hoping. I was hoping you could see it.
See, hope I don't drop it.
At least you didn't put it in your coffee cup.
Well, that's the thing. I'm hoping I don't drop it in my coffee mug. There.
See, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a peach color.
Yeah.
And it's just like a marbly. Look, I mean, I can't. There's no other way to explain it. It just looks peachy color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's kind of cool looking, actually.
Yeah. So.
What's it called?
Peach moonstone.
Really?
Yeah.
I know moonstone, but peach moonstone.
Yeah. Well, moonstone in itself is known as the stone for new beginnings.
Yeah.
And also for inner strength, and especially in women. It helps with the inner strength in women. It aids in self-love, helps emotional support and fertility if you're into that age group. And it's a soothing stone for anger and depression, and it enhances intuition and psychic gifts. Now, I knew the moon. I think any moonstone does that. The peach is just more of a. I think it soothes and mellows. It's a softer moonstone than, say, the one that we're used to seeing, the white with the clear, the stuff in the middle. But I mean, moonstone comes in many, many colors, I guess.
Did not know that because
I love stones, but I'm not the end all in stones, so I don't read all the books and know all the ins and outs. Like somebody that was into the stone hound, I suppose, or whatever they call them, rock hound, or whatever they call
crystal hound.
A crystal hound, yeah. I mean, I love them, but that's not my main focus.
How about your affirmation for today?
Well, the affirmation is.
First of all, wait.
Oh.
Do this. Tell people.
I don't want to wait for the new year. I want to get rid of the wait.
Tell people our take on affirmations, whether they do them or not, know about them or whatever. It doesn't matter. Tell them what our take is on affirmations. Why do you do them?
Well, the reason that I like affirmations, and I'm assuming you do too, because we usually agree on things like that, but it opens your mind up to thinking. That's what I use affirmations for. It gives me a way of seeing maybe something from another perspective, or sometimes affirmations will actually give me a way to let go of something that I don't need to hang on to, or I thought I needed to hang on to. But it's just another way to just kind of connect with yourself and know that it's okay to be who you are. And if you need to maybe refine something, then it gives you an avenue to do that. That's why I use them. Why do you use them?
Kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing.
Well, having said that, let's go to the affirmation.
Okay, do it.
A new year is not just about starting something new. It's also about putting the past behind, along with the tears, the triumphs, and regrets. It's about clearing up mental space for new adventures and knowledge. So be an empty cup and fill it with gold.
Interesting.
So what did that affirmation tell you? Get rid of the junk that doesn't really benefit you anymore, and allow yourself some space to put in things that love and make you feel good. Because you can't change the past. You can learn from it, but you can't change it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back up here. Let's see, where am I? Amanda said that she would love a reading, so she posted a question. I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Wyoming girl said that her husband Matt was touched on the shoulder by something that wasn't there while we watched fireworks New Year's Eve. Any ideas? Well, absolutely. You want to tell her?
No, I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Something
touched on the shoulder.
No, you're Matt.
I'll tell you what it was.
I was going to say, I think. Well, I'll see if you agree with, or I agree with you.
Okay.
Is it a father figure?
Yes.
Yeah.
A father or grandfather, one of the two.
Figure, yeah.
And I think if it's a father figure, well, I'll just say this: either one, the father or grandfather, it's on his father's side.
Okay.
So in other words, his dad's dad or dad's grandpa. But what I want to say is that he was trying to get his attention, to let him know that, number one, they're there, okay, and watching or are involved with him or interact in some way. But at the same time, to get his attention, to get him to think or pay attention to what the theme of what was going on or you guys were talking about or thinking at that time.
I'm curious to know. I keep feeling my right shoulder. I'm wondering if he got touched on the right shoulder. That'd be kind of cool to know. Yeah, well, there again, fireworks. What's that represent? Brand new beginnings, celebration, happiness. And you gotta, it does die out like the old year. And so, this is going to be a very spiritual year in many ways. I just know it is.
Yeah.
But having said that, today's date is an 11. That's a spiritual messenger.
It is.
Mm-hmm. So today, it's no wonder we're talking about spirituality, but it's also a day to help others understand it, maybe take the higher road if something comes up and you need to. Spiritual messenger days are cool.
That's funny. You picked up male father figure, and I was sitting here on my own going, it's dad, or is it dad's dad?
Yeah.
And
it felt like dad to me.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't dad, it was...
she says yes, right.
Okay.
Good. Tell him to pay. He needs to pay attention to that.
There.
They're letting him know that that's why they were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but you also got to pay attention to what was going on, or what, like you said, what they were talking about, thinking about, or what they're planning on doing. They're not. You guys aren't going to be alone in it, so that's a cool thing.
Yeah. I got to back up again. Let's see. Plug my nose. Where am I? Jane said happy birthday. I think she's talking to Linda.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah, I'm sure.
Let's see. Dorothy says they had too much snow. Had a huge blizzard over Christmas.
Oh, wow.
While we were in Maryland. That's in Minnesota.
Yeah, but that's probably, and then they got 6 more inches when they got home.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dorothy says it's pretty, though. It's very pretty.
Yeah, rockhound. Yeah, that's
rockhound.
Couldn't think of the rockhound.
What did you call it?
I don't know. Crystal hound.
What did you think
hound?
about this one? And then Wyoming girl said, yes, right. So,
well, just go
confirmation.
We're going to do Amanda and just read it for what she says, and let's see what happens.
Okay, this sounds pretty hectic here. Let's see. Amanda says, hi, LOL, sorry, thank you. I would love to see if my life is going to get any better. I had a heart attack in April, and then my honey lost his leg in November, and I lost my baby brother in December, and then my honey and I broke up in December. My honey and I have been talking and are thinking about reconciling. I am just wondering if it's going to be better for the both of us. It will be better for the both of us. Let's see.
Well, they have gone through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That may be one reason they broke up, because there was a lot of emotional stuff going on there.
Right.
If, depending.
It seems like almost a dream there. Like it's not really, like it's not a reality. I mean,
well, if it is,
think about.
If it is, I mean, I think it's great that they're talking again, but he's had some major changes and she has too. So that could be, they needed space away to deal with those two things.
Mm-hmm.
So now that they're talking about getting back together, there's nothing wrong with trying. You would know definitely if you did and it didn't work, that would be the end of it.
Yeah.
You would never go through life going, what if? Yeah. So if you two are thinking about it and you decide to go ahead and give it a shot, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying you should, if nothing else, for the healing of this past year. Maybe the two of you need to get back together to help understand what all happened this year. So I'm not against it. If you decide to go for it, you'll know for sure in about 3 months.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, Wyoming girl says it could have been his dad, my dad, or an old friend that passed. He didn't know his grandfather. It's either Dean, Pat, or Gene. Now, don't say anything. We're gonna do a test here.
Okay, let's do a test
without talking. Okay, I'm gonna hold up. Put your hand up. When I say go, I'll say 1, 2, 3, go, and you do either a 1 for Dean, 2 for Pat, or 3 for Gene. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, we both say it's Dean. So who is Dean? Whoever that is.
That must be the dad.
That's who touched
Could have
him.
been his dad, Dean, my dad, Pat, or an old friend that just passed, Gene. It's Dean. Yeah. And I think there's a story behind the fireworks, actually. So that could be another reason he was there. Fireworks were cool for him, I think. He liked the fireworks.
What do you mean a story behind
Well, there's a funny story behind the fireworks.
Oh, Terry's with us. She just joined.
Oh,
hi, Terry.
Hello. So you might want to, think about it, talk to the family, whatever. Maybe he already knows the story. I'm sure his dad told it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a cool thing, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
It would be his dad.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't feel anything bad about it.
No.
He was just letting them know he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it could be maybe he tuned in a little more.
I love doing tests like that. We get tested a lot. Some people like to do that, but we take it in stride.
Well, you have to.
Yeah. She says, thanks, I'll ask Matt.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
What
are you going to do?
I'm going to do your jokes.
Oh, you think it's time for that, do you?
I think it's time for that. So let's play
It's time for Sharon's Joke of the Week.
That, by the way, was our son did our bumper.
Oh, was that?
Yep. That's who it was.
Yeah. Well, he still is.
Yeah. Yeah. Amanda says, you two are cute. Hey. Oh, go ahead.
Go. What?
No, I'm just going to say, did you see I shaved my beard?
I did see that. Yeah, I was going to tell you later.
I took about
you don't look
3
so
inches
scruffy.
off. It was down to here. I was actually almost 4 inches.
You were looking scruffy.
It was long. It's going to get long again.
Oh, no. Anyway.
I said I was going to wait till the new year.
Well, why are you going to get it long again? You look better that way.
Okay. Till the new year. We'll see.
We'll see.
Jokes.
Maybe I should let my beard grow.
Dorothy says looks very nice, trimmed
Yeah,
up.
it does, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks a lot better than that scruffy thing he had. Anyway, do you know how fish get high?
They smoke seaweed.
Yep.
Are you serious?
They smoke seaweed.
I guessed at that one.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay.
Wait a minute. This time.
What?
Where
You're
is
messing
it?
with my jokes, man.
No, this time I get the applause.
Oh,
Yay. Sprinkles.
okay.
All right.
Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall?
Because he sat on the wall.
No,
Why?
because he had a really awful summer.
No. Okay.
I like that one. Okay. Now you have to envision this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's two knights, and they were fighting. And one of them got their feet chopped off. He was defeated.
This has to be good.
Oh, that's it, kids.
That's a big dive.
I like that one.
That actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was defeated. Lou will love that on Wednesday. You got to tell that one.
He might be listening. Who knows?
Dorothy says that's a good one. Not Dorothy. Mo said that.
Mo, yeah.
It's a good one.
Well, I thought it was funny. It's a visual, you get a visual there. I love visuals.
They were defeated. Oh, good. All right.
Got you to laugh.
All right.
Laughter's healing. That's the main reason we do these things.
I know.
And it was funny. We were talking to our son earlier today, and he even made that comment. Laughter's healing. You got to laugh about it. Even laugh at yourself. I mean,
Wyoming girl says love it.
You have to laugh at yourself because, you're crazy not to. Why get angry and mad and all that stuff? If you did it, laugh about it.
Defeated. That's funny. That's funny. I've had a laugh like that out of your jokes for a long time. That one's worth a laugh.
I thought you liked the Murr one.
I do, but it didn't make me laugh that much.
I'll tell it to Efren tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Because tonight skips bowling night. So they did roll-offs, right? And they sucked. And so we're back in 7th place? Is that where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't tied for first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now we're back in 7th place. But 7 is spiritual.
We got our asses whipped. That's what happened.
You did. Yes, you did.
One person was on vacation. The other person was sick. So there was Efren and myself, just two people.
Yeah.
And to try and defeat a high average team with just two people, you can't do it.
This is how bad it was. I had to have a non-alcoholic beer. Oh, shoot.
Dorothy says, I love that one. The feet. Look at she put feet on it.
You got to tell Mike that one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They were defeated.
No, they weren't. He was. He was defeated.
He was defeated.
Yeah.
God. I don't know what to say. Hey, listen, I want to tell you guys something. Number one, some things, actually. Number one, Biff's barbecue sauce. Seriously, go check it out. biffsbarbecuesauce.com. BIFFS bbqsauce.com.
But you know what the cool part of that is?
What?
You don't have to live in Washington to enjoy it. You can go to Amazon and get it.
It's really good.
I love it.
It's good. When I smoke meat in my smoker,
well, somebody forgot to turn their phone off again.
Somebody let the dogs loose. Who let the dogs out? Anyhow, that stuff is good. I put it on. Go look at the website on links we like to share.
I was going to say, well, you told me to look at the website. What are you talking about?
No, I put down that thing that the guy said about his hot sauce, his other sauce, Frank.
Oh.
It says I put that shit on everything. So anyhow.
You can.
I know. Yeah. It really is good.
Really, get somebody to get you some pulled pork or make a pulled pork, right, with this barbecue sauce.
Yep.
And then when it's all done, you get a poor boy bun or a French bread bun, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
And you put the pulled pork on there with some barbecue sauce. And then you put some horsey sauce, because I love the horsey sauce, and a tomato. Oh, it's good.
Tomato?
Yes, tomato.
Oh, my God. You put tomato on those?
Yes.
Well, what I do is I take
Have
the
you ever
bun.
had a Super Arby? They got a tomato on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I take the bun and I put the barbecue sauce on it.
Well, yeah.
I take the meat.
Oh, and an onion. You got to have an onion.
I take the meat and I put the barbecue sauce on it and a lot of it and really mix it in the bowl so it's
you do.
all covered. And then I put a big hump of it on the bun.
A hump.
And then I put some cheese on a piece of cheese on the top.
Oh, you just wrecked it.
And then sometimes I don't do the cheese, but then put the bun on, and then you got a pulled pork sandwich.
No, you got to have the tomato and the onion and the horsey sauce.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But anyhow, the best barbecue sauce, it's really good.
Arby's horsey sauce is really good.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like it.
It's kind of vinegary to me.
Oh, you would know horsey sauce if you
Also, you guys, join us on Wednesday nights on our psychic showcase. We have a panel of psychics, and we always... everybody always gets a free psychometry reading from one of the members on the panel of the panel of psychics, and one's an astrologer also. Yeah,
but the ones who do it online, I then take a picture and send you your psychometry reading, so you actually get the card with the reading.
You can read what they wrote, and plus you also get to hear it.
Yeah,
because they read it out loud.
Sure.
So join us, and the link to do that is go to thepsychicspectrum.com and go to the psychic showcase. And then register there, and you can go and do that. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is those of you that are local, because this is the only event we do that is not broadcast online. It's the first Saturday of every month, and it's on the 7th this weekend. Saturday night is our Talking to the Other Side at the Poodle Dog in Fife in the boardroom. So we'll be there. It starts at, doors open at 4:30. It starts at 4.
Doors open at 4, starts at 5.
It starts at 5.
Yeah. Because the place closes at 9 and we're trying to give 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do. We've been there 4 hours.
They might be there 4 hours.
You've been here 4 hours. No, what we do is her and I make ourselves available. We talk to people on the other side. We give our psychic hits, their advice, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. And we answer questions.
Yeah, it's an evening. It was called Talking to the Other Side because that's how we started out. I think it has evolved to an evening with Skip and Sharon, but it's easier just to keep it Talking to the Other Side.
But we'll do it for 4 hours straight, and we've done a lot longer, so it's not a big challenge.
No, and if we could, we would go longer, but they close at 9, so we have to.
Patty, it starts at 5.
Yeah, it starts at 5 for that one. It's 5:30 on Wednesdays and 5 for the Talking to the Other Side. Yeah. There we go. Somebody hacking ourselves in again.
Yeah.
Ignore the Reed Marrow person. They just took a chance to come in on a show that they don't want to have to pay for to get and thought they could get some business out of it. So just ignore them.
I love people like that. Jeez.
Yeah. Just ignore them. We don't know who they are. I will not say they're good or bad. I just don't know who they are. So I will not recommend them.
So, okay, Patty says, oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So anyhow, those are the things. Plus, I have to do this one little commercial. And I want to tell you this. Those of you that are on Social Security, or if you know somebody who's on Social Security and they have a Medicare for their insurance, they have Medicare on Medicare.
Well, let's hope they are.
They have some sort of insurance. There is a lady who does our insurance. She also says that it's not over with. You can still sign up or change plans.
I think all the way to March.
No, it's January 7th. To March or something.
I think it's March.
But anyhow, here's her information, and you need to contact her with it, okay?
If you have a question.
Susan Bergstrom is a licensed agent in Washington and Oregon, and she helps people who are readying for retirement or are already in retirement. Social Security is tough enough to deal with. Then there's Medicare, financial planning, and more. Take the burden out of the equations and let Susan Bergstrom sort it all out for you. Susan helps narrow down your choices to one that's suitable to your specific personal health and financial needs. This includes Advantage plans, supplements, and prescription drug plans. Part D. Seniors can rely on Susan to help obtain financial security through many programs and help protect seniors from market downturns. Susan also assists with long-term care, an area that many people do not plan for in retirement. Planning now can protect your assets and dignity in your later years. She's part of the Medicare Exchange, located in Tacoma and Linwood, and consultations are free. Call Susan Bergstrom now at 253-318-9379. That's 253-318-9379. Or email sbergstrom@americanseniorbenefits.com.
Hey, that was good.
All I know is she knows her stuff.
If you got a question on insurance, you need to call this lady.
Or insurance companies.
Yeah.
I tell you, she knows.
And not just in this state and not just in Oregon either, but she is the person to talk to about it.
I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but she seems to be the one that has helped us the most and has been the most truthful and made us understand things.
We've been with her for what, like 10 years now?
Gosh, I don't know.
And every year she reviews.
Every year
we ask her to review for medical and prescription plans, and she always takes care of us. And every single year she has shaved money off of our premiums that we have to pay.
Yeah, the premium this year was $15 each, so it's $30 a month we pay less for the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So JM's joining us.
Can she do Minnesota? I don't know, but she probably would know who to direct you to.
Yeah.
If she can't. I can't answer that question, Dorothy. I don't know if she goes outside the state of.
Well, she knows.
She does Oregon, I guess.
She does Washington and Oregon. And she's licensed in Washington and Oregon. And she has clients there, but she knows who to get you in touch with.
Yeah.
So I can guarantee you she can give you some information to go on.
Yeah, I'd at least call her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can tell you quick, and she won't mess around. She won't him and haw. She'll tell you.
JM just joined us. She says, I'm very late.
Oh, you're very late.
Been a bad girl. Yeah, you are.
Probably had to get herself through that snow.
That's right.
Yeah.
And her, yeah. Cynthia says a question. Okay, she says a question.
She does, yeah.
Will I get the doctor to agree to remove my tonsils? No.
Why haven't they removed them?
They're going to say no.
I bet they will too. Doesn't mean you can't talk and say, I want it done, yada, 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 but it's going to be up to him to say the yes or no. And I think he's going to have, I don't know. I hate to say no because it could be yes. It's like 50-50, I think if you talk to him and explain things, you might get something done, but I'm like him. It's kind of iffy.
I don't think it's iffy. I think it's 90 no and 10 maybe.
Well, unless there's really a reason at this stage in your life, I don't think he's going to try it.
Yeah. She says, I didn't know I had a problem until not that long ago.
Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah. I have heard of adults getting their tonsils out at later age and stuff, though.
Yeah.
And it still has a sore throat and you don't feel good, but you get to eat ice cream.
At a later age. That was a nice way to put that.
Thank you.
I don't think so, but it doesn't mean you can't. It just means that right now that person is not going to say no.
And it could be that you've got to talk to him. I mean, more than just will you, won't you buy. You're going to have to sit down and give him reasons why and have him give you reasons why not. And you got to make a decision. Just not an in and out thing. You got to have time to sit him down and talk to him and really let him know what you think. Yeah, your family, you only go to the doctor when you're dying. Yeah, that's kind of the way I was raised too. Yeah.
Jane has a question. She says, do you have any messages for me, please?
Dead air. We're thinking. We're waiting.
Jane, there is something this is kind of strange. There's a couple things, actually. Number one, I keep seeing the back end of a car. I'm down, it's like I'm laying on the ground, and I keep seeing a tailpipe sticking out. And there's something wrong with how things are coming out of that tailpipe. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's all I can tell you. It's like it's sputtering. It's just a weird thing.
What does a tailpipe represent?
Exhaust.
The carburetor?
Exhaust.
Oh, exhaust.
I don't know if you guys have catalytic converters on your cars over there in the UK, but if not, it's a muffler or a catalytic converter type thing. I want to say catalytic converter.
It's not loose.
No.
I thought a carburetor created exhaust.
No, carburetor puts the gas in the car so it burns off.
Oh, well, that's why I'm not a mechanic.
But anyhow, that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to tell you is there's something that you need to do to get ready for February. February is going to be other than the fact that it's my birthday and her birthday.
I was going to say, she needs to get a party plan to celebrate our birthdays.
Yeah, we'll be over there. But no, seriously, there's something significant about February because it's like you guys both are going to be busy out and about trying to make sure you cover all the different places you got to go to. That's the best way I can explain it. So maybe constantly review your schedule between now and then, your planning or whatever you're doing, but at the same time, make sure that you have ready what you need to just pick up and go. Okay. That's the best I can explain it. What do you have to say?
The only thing that I'm feeling is that it's with the husband, and he's going to have some kind of a family issue that he has to either take care of or be involved in, and it feels kind of somber, but at the same time, it's nothing that's going to, break your heart. I don't think, but and I don't think it's till maybe March, April, or May. I want to say March, but I'll give it a 3-month window. So I think there's, and this is like the not immediate, like husband and wife and kids. It's more of the outer family,
Yeah,
like the aunts, uncles, mom and dad, that kind of thing. That circle of family. That's all I'm getting there.
Okay, talk about something. I have to make note here. No, you need to talk about.
Yeah, I'm reading. Cynthia says broken toe, walk it off. Well, certain, broken toes, like the little toe, you can't really, and the other toe, you can't do much. You just got to tape them together. But if you have a broken big toe, that could be I don't know. Do they cast those? I don't know. Never had a broken big toe.
Big toe? I don't know.
But I understand what she's saying. Yeah, it's like, shake it off. What's Patty? Oh, start. Okay, you're where are you going? You're messing me up with going up and down here.
I'm down the current. What do you want? Did I miss one?
No, I don't think so. You got to go past the broken toe, walk it off.
There's nothing down there.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're caught up then. Okay.
That's as low as it goes.
Well,
so
I'm hoping Tom Jones has a concert in 2023.
Please.
That's close, Canada or here. I could get there.
Okay.
Because Friday I get a nerve block.
Yeah,
so
I'll give you a nerve block.
It's only going to last for about 6 hours because it's a test to see if it really works. So, but so I'm thinking this year I probably will be able to do something.
Yeah.
Some way or other. If it isn't for the nerve blocks, it'll be surgery. So I'm looking forward to no pain and Tom Jones.
Okay. I need to know if you guys, we did this the other day, but I need to know if you guys have any predictions for the new year. I got to take Jane's message off there. Any predictions for the new year? Let me know, and I will write them down. So let's see. There's that. Type it in. Type in. You can have any. Oh, Dorothy has a question for you.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting till you get done talking. You done?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the nerve block is for my lower back. I had a 1985. I fell on a marble floor in a V shape, kind of leaning on my right side, and so I've got arthritis and some pinched nerve down there that's causing a lot of pain. So hopefully they can do something to where I can do what I want to do again without a bunch of pain. So they're going to try the nerve block. Then I got to go do stuff for 6 hours. And then if that worked, they'll do the nerve block again to make sure it wasn't a fluke. And then if it works, that's great. If not, I go to surgery and they'll have to trim the bulging disc on my back and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. Not looking forward to it. They say it's going to hurt because they're going to shoot it right into the nerve and they can't deaden the nerve. So I'm not looking forward to that. I got 6 shots to look forward to, I guess. So, but it'll be worth it if it works.
Yeah.
So everybody send me white light on Friday the 6th at 2:30.
I will be in the waiting room.
Yeah, he's always there for me.
I am.
Yeah.
Jeannie says prayers.
I know. But it'll be worth it if I can do what I used to do, because I can't really do much.
Now, Dorothy,
I can walk and but not long distances, that kind of thing.
Dorothy asked another question.
Okay.
She says, "Good luck. I really pray it helps you."
Oh,
Why
thank
6
you.
shots?
Oh, because I'm going to have three on each side of my spine, and they're hitting the nerve. They're deadening the nerve endings, and then if it works, they'll go back in and they'll burn the nerve endings. Nerve endings can grow back, but it'll take a while for them to grow back. So it could give me some real relief where I could pick up and lift things and walk long distances and just enjoy life again. So that would be good.
And Dorothy says, "Skip, will you update us?" So let's do this. What time is your appointment?
2:30 on Friday the 6th.
2:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll probably be done by 4:30.
Okay, so what I will do is I will post on my Facebook page and I can, but it's hard to go on yours on the mobile.
Supposedly, she says I should be able to get off the table and have no pain. If that's true, I'll be feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I will post myself.
Jam says, "Oh, that's awful, Sharon." She says, "I will pray and send white light as you've taught us."
Thank you. Yes, good. I can use it all.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're going to a different hospital even, because that's where the doctor actually works out of. And so I've never been there either. So it's a whole new gamut of new experiences.
Yeah. I'll post it on my website, on my Facebook page. So if you guys want to know, go there and read it. You can friend me if you want to. It's up to you.
And if you think about it, January 6th, 2023, that's a 14, that's a 5. That's transformation and change. So it just might work.
Oh, Jane says we'll be thinking of you. So
thank you. I'll be okay. I'm a tough old bird.
Dorothy says that her prediction is it's going to be awesome and you will feel great.
Thank you.
Jeannie says, yes, it works.
Yep, I think it's going to be fine. I just got to get over the willy-nillys of actually doing it.
Yeah.
Because I hate that kind of thing. I can help you all day long get it done to you, but I don't like it done to me. But I've had other shots that, I've been dealing with this for a long time, so it's not my first rodeo, but still I don't like it. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. Yeah. Work on the last 4 discs in my lower back and both hip sockets. That's where the arthritis and the inflammation is. And also, if you can imagine the spine, the last vertebrae that goes to where you have the spine, the last vertebrae, and then you have the pelvis area, right? Then you have a little open area in there where all the nerve endings are. That's where all my arthritis and stuff is. They're going to clean that out if they have to. But if I have to do surgery, that disc is bulging down into that open area, and that's what's causing the pain, because it's putting pressure on the nerves, and the nerve goes to it's all nerving.
It's good though.
It's just unnerving. That's what it is.
It's good to everybody out there is talking about sending white light, praying for you, give you prayers, that kind of thing. So that's good. Send white light, because that's what she needs.
That's what I need. And blue light and pink light. I can use all that. But
Cynthia says send Reiki your way.
Yes, Reiki helps too. Yeah, just work on the pelvic area and the lower back. Also, where is it anyways? Linwood. I think that's where I'm going.
Yeah, we're going to Linwood. It's about 35 miles north of where we live.
Yeah, because that's the soonest I could get in, and that's where the doctor works out of. That or Bellevue. And Bellevue, and I had to wait 2 more months, so we decided to go there. So
actually, it's closer to 40 miles.
Is it? It's a long ways. I know that. So having had work done on the back, it better not hurt, because I got a long 40-minute drive home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, they'll get you a pain pill if it doesn't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I will. Mo says sending a prayer and lots of love.
Thank you so much. I'll tell you. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So other than what Dorothy said, her prediction is it's going to be awesome and you will feel great.
Yeah.
Which I wrote down on the predictions for the new year.
Because if I do, I'll go back and have it done again because it's only going to last for about 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then I'm back into pain. So
I got to tell everybody that the predictions that I'm taking for the new year, 2 of them have already happened from people saying what's what.
Yeah.
So you guys you guys, everybody's afraid to make any kind of a prediction. But I want to say this, that it's not whether you're right or wrong, it's how close you get to it, to the correctness or the accuracy of it. And everybody has intuition and psychic ability, and some of us have it developed, some haven't. Yeah. But which is why we do what we do, to bring awareness to those kind of things.
I think women are more inept in it because it mothers intuition and we're more sensitive, and
women have it naturally. Yeah. Men
have to
have it.
Men have it, but they've got to be reminded they have it and allow those soft, feminine feelings to come through.
Men, not feelings.
Some of it's feelings.
They're intuitive,
gut instincts, whatever.
Feminine, it's like intuitive side.
It's like policemen and firemen. I mean, I grew up hearing, gut instinct. They just knew, and that's nothing more than intuition and paying attention to the psychic side. So, guys can do it too. Mm-hmm. Guys are very good at it, actually, when they do it. Women are too.
My dad was a police, commissioned police officer, and he used it. I know he did because I saw it in action myself.
Well, he believed in it because he actually went and had readings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wasn't foreign to it.
Mo says something here. Let's check this out. Oh, by the way, Skip, you were right about my trip. My grand aunt went for surgery for her heart, so she was ill. I asked about my visit with my family, and you said an older lady was not doing so well. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I hope she's doing better.
Now, see, thanks for the feedback, Mo, but that's a perfect example of how our predictions can go. Mm-hmm. I didn't say that her heart, blah, blah, blah.
No.
But that was not doing well. And that's the way I got it. And that's the way I said it, apparently. I don't remember saying that, honest to God.
I don't.
And which is good, because if a psychic remembers what they tell you.
Everything.
It's like, everything. It's like, man, they're making those things up. They're not.
I mean,
you don't remember it. You're like a telephone. You hang up and the telephone doesn't remember. Yeah. So how can you possibly remember the things you get?
Well, that doesn't mean that once in a while something might come back when they bring up a word or phrase or something. And it does. But could we sit there and say exactly what we told her? No, because we don't remember it. So, yes, Jeannie, I'm going to ice my back. I ice it a lot.
But I'm glad she got surgery. I hope she does better.
Yeah, she probably will. So. They have come a long way in heart surgery.
Yeah,
they really have. I mean, they can replace a heart valve now just by going through a vessel. I mean, call it artery, or what
artery in your leg.
Yeah, you're not cut open. They do, like when they put the stents in.
They don't go crack through the ribs and do all that.
I mean, they've come a long way.
When talk about
that's really good.
Talk about heart surgery. My dad was going to go in for a heart procedure before he passed away, long before he passed away. And the day he was going to go in, there was some kind of a storm, and the power went out all over the place here in the Pacific Northwest.
He actually was in the operating room.
He was in the operating room. They were getting ready to start, and the power died.
Yep.
And their backup generators were so heavily in use, by the time the lights came back on, they said, no, we're not doing this today. And I thought, this is good. And I didn't want them to.
Talk about signs.
Yeah, I didn't want them to, because what if a generator failed in the middle of surgery?
Yeah.
And apparently it did. Both generators at the hospital failed.
Because they had a lot of people on respirators and babies and things, and that's where the generators were taxed right in.
But they failed.
Doing a surgery might not have been good.
They failed because they weren't tested and weren't used enough to know that they were out of fuel. So
well, that's how spirit
somebody
works.
let down, but at the same time, one of them came back up right away. They did something to switch it to a spare tank, or I don't know what. But anyhow, then they got the other one filled and online, and they were doing. Oh, I know what it was. They brought in portable generators in the parking lots and fed it into the hospital.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's been a long time ago.
Yeah. 1999.
99.
No, 97, 98.
Maybe it was. Yeah. He died in 99. That was before.
Yeah.
He lived 2, 3, 4 years right after with it, not doing the surgery. Yeah. I remember that. Allison's on. Hi,
hi, Allison. Mo says that she did surgery already, but is still feeling it.
Yeah.
She's doing well, though. Thanks.
Good. Yeah, she ought to feel better.
Dorothy says, I could listen to you two all day. I don't know if I could talk that long. Although when we do readings, we have actually gone, I counted it one time, we went 16 hours straight doing readings. At the expos.
Oh, at the expos, yeah. I was
one after
say, not
the other.
Here.
16 hours. We did it. We started at 9 in the morning, went to 9 or 7 at night, and no, it's 9 at night.
No, it was 7 when they closed. We went and had dinner, went back to the room, and did more readings until
whenever,
whatever
like dark early.
1, 2, something. And then,
yeah.
Then got up and
went back to the
again.
expo. Yeah. So it's when you get in this space, time doesn't really matter that much. You have to watch it. You have to book bathroom breaks in your schedule.
You do, but you don't notice how tired you are till you're done and you start to let down. When you get out of that space.
Yeah.
That's when you go, whoa, I'm tired.
Allison said, I forgot you were on now. Sometimes we forget too.
Allison.
And Mo says that sounds tiring. It is. But
Allison says, I'm so lonely, need a man. You see one coming into my life. Well, a lot of men are going to come into your lives. I mean, it depends on what kind of man you want, but I think I know. But Dorothy goes, holy, I won't say the word. Scheist. Hope you had something to drink. Well, we did. We had some water.
We had water. We had some pop.
Yeah, snacks.
We kept a candy bar. But when bathroom breaks were needed,
we had to book it out.
We had to tell my sister, don't book anybody. Move the appointments out. Give us 10 minutes, and we would literally run across the floor in the expo. And hit the bathroom and come all the way back and then get back in your chair and the next person's there.
You know, I even have a story about that.
What?
I was in the woman's bathroom in where the Masonic Temple was down there in Pasadena. And there was nobody else in there but me. Why? I don't know. But I was in there and I was, doing my thing. And something pounded on my door. And I said, I'll be out in a minute. And I go out, there was nothing underneath the door. There was no feet. There was nobody in there. And so I guess somebody was wanting to get me back.
The bathroom.
No, they wanted to get us back so they could do what they had to do. I'm thinking, But anyway, that was a cool thing.
Lori joined us, said hello.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for checking in, Laura. Hey, tell us where you're at. I'm curious where you're at. I think you were on here before. I can't remember. Your last name looks familiar. But tell us where you're at. I forgot. And Mo says... I love listening to you too while I work, especially in the evening when work can get heavy. Gives me a little lightness.
Aww.
I work on social work, so it can get a little heavy.
It can.
I can believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. It takes a special person for that. You must have a lot of empathy and control and understanding.
Okay. Yeah. Lori's in Bremerton. Now I remember.
Oh, okay.
She says, how will it go with Emma?
I keep throwing slow. That's what I got. It's going to go slow. So nothing's going to happen real quick. So if you're expecting something to happen real quick, it's not going to.
Yeah, I get the same thing, but I get that there's a little back and forth, a little back and forth.
That could be why it's slow.
That's why it's slow. I know that's not a lot to go on, but it's like there's a lot that's going to be said, but not going to really address things.
I think there's a lot of stuff you got to go through, and it's mainly on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Or on the M side, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
There's more emotional luggage on that side than there is on your side.
Yeah.
So it's going to go slow, and that could be, maybe you'll get 3/4 the way through it or half of the way and say this ain't worth it, or you're going to be able to help that person and you'll both come out better in the end. So that's totally your call.
And here's a question from Allison.
Okay.
I'm so lonely.
That's what I just read, Sweet Pea.
Did you answer it?
We just did.
No.
Hello.
No, this was from Lori. How will it go with M? This is Allison.
Oh.
Says, I'm so lonely, need a man. Do you see one coming into my life?
That's where I said there's lots of men going to come into her life. It's depending on what she wants.
I'm
not sure you know what you want. So how can you call that energy to you when you don't know?
Allison, do you know what you just told the universe by typing it that way and saying that? You said, I need a man. You don't need a man. You want a relationship. Okay. And I know that's what you're thinking when you wrote it, but you actually wrote it and told the universe that I need a man. You don't need a man. You need a relationship or want a relationship.
But she also did not specify what kind of man she wants. So the universe don't know what to send her. I mean, do you want a man with long legs? You want him short? You want him tall? You want him intuitive? You want him happy? You want him...
Or better yet, instead of trying to define it, because that may not be what you get.
Well, you can define what you don't want and what you do want, and then say, universe, make it fit. And let the universe give you what she needs.
Or say, send me the man I need to have I want to have the relationship with that you want me to have in my life.
Well, yeah, there's several ways to it.
So, but again...
But she needs to put down pros and cons and actually in her mind to know what she's looking for.
Yes, but look, nobody's going to come to your door and knock and say, hey, Allison, let's have a relationship. What are you doing to help bring this person to you other than wishing, wanting, and hoping? Are you getting out and seeing people? Are you doing the things that get you around people? That's what you've got to do. I actually see a relationship out there, but it's out there. And it's like you're here and the relationship's here, and it just keeps, as you move, it keeps staying at the same distance away. You've got to do something, change something. And one of the things you need to pay attention to is
Dr. Phil here.
I know, is how you say it, how you put it out there.
That's true.
So.
And, I actually see two that are waiting to come in, and you'll make the choice.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And one of them's not that far off. Now, don't be a watch pot that never boils and keep looking for it. Go on enjoying your life so that you can say to yourself, whether I ever have a relationship or not, I'm happy. And that's when that one will come in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not looking for it and waiting for it and missing the best parts of your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mo says that she's an empath like you, Sharon, so it helps.
It does help. Yep.
Lori says,
just remember what you're taking in is not yours, and make sure you do things to cleanse your aura and cleanse yourself and not take on all that negative energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lori says that she was a nurse in before my DX. Am I saying that right?
I was nurse in before my DX. I don't know what that means. I may be stupid, but I don't know what that means. I get the nurse part, but I don't get the before my DX.
Yeah. Let's stop for a second.
Let's try that again.
Let's stop for, what is the DX?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to write. Say, write it.
While she's doing
write
that.
Write it in English.
While she's doing that, I want to stop for a second because Dorothy reminded me, Jane in the UK reminded me that I haven't done my rune card for today. Last Saturday, the rune card that I pulled was this little R.
Uh-huh.
And that...
You didn't pull that, I did.
Well, yeah, it's true. But that card sets the theme for what you went through, most of us, if not all of us, from Saturday to today. And that card was exercising control, taking control and doing things the way we wanted them. It's also the journey or the process that you're on getting to where you're supposed to be going. So in other words, you did things to help yourself move along. And
that's all the way you look at it.
Right. So, and it's in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this set our theme for between now and, what is it, Saturday?
Saturday. Yeah.
The next show.
This is Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah. now in the next show.
Okay.
And I'm shuffling the cards, and then I'm going to take them and just do a last shuffle by hand, and then fan them out. And Sharon's going to close her eyes and not look, and pick another card.
Are they ready?
Yep, they're ready.
Because I feel something here.
Okay. What is it? Oh, okay. This is your health card, number one. So pretty much everybody's going to experience some good health.
Oh, well, that's good considering what I'm going in for.
You're going through. And then on Friday. And then this is also being in a position of strength. So it means not control, but in a position of strength. So use your strengths and make things to your advantage. You wonder what?
I wonder who makes all these words. Who made that what do you call it thing? Dictionary? Who sat down and wrote all those words out and said that's what they mean? That's what I want to know.
So let's see how your week goes between now and Saturday, okay? And then check in with us on Saturday, and if you
and I'll be
notice
here on
anything, tell us.
I'll be here on Saturday, probably still in pain.
Yeah.
Because Friday I'll lose it for 6 hours. Maybe it won't all go away though. Maybe it'll help it.
Lori says that hit the nail on the head. And let's go to Dorothy.
I don't know what I said, but I'm glad we hit the nail on the head. Dorothy, could you? Oh, I'm reading. Could you and Sharon do a reading? Not here with Mike and I. Yes, that's called a private reading. Yeah. You go on to the website, psychicspectrum.com, and you can go to. Is it readings?
Psychic readings,
and you'll see what you got to do and what it all involves. And because that takes about an hour to hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, and
maybe 20.
We record all of our reading. We both read at the same time for you, Dorothy.
Well, we don't talk at the same time.
Sometimes we do, but we record it, and then I email the recording to you, and you can download it, and you can listen to it over and over. And if you ever lose it, you can tell me because it'll be in the system, and then we can send it to you again.
Yeah.
So. Allison says, I want a forever partner. That's good. That's a good way.
No, it's not a good way to say that.
Why?
Because you could get a real jerk, but he's there forever.
Oh, true.
No, you got to make it specific.
Yeah.
Say, I want a relationship where I can be happy and the other person can be happy and we can live happily the rest of our lives.
That's right. The universe knows I was just keeping it short and sweet for you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Okay.
Okay. And Mo says, you're deaf, not stupid, Sharon.
Huh?
Mo said, you're deaf, not stupid.
Bless your heart.
Lori says that she was a nurse before her diagnosis of multiple sclerosis.
That makes sense now. Okay.
I see. All right. So Cynthia says, will my brain issues resolved after my teeth are fixed? No, but they will put you on a road
to get better.
Getting better. Will be better, but they'll put you on a road to getting where you're almost 100% again. Something
tells me that your breath problem, I think the teeth is part of it, but I think it's coming from your stomach. I think you have a really acidy or an upset stomach, and that might get better with less stress or your teeth getting better, so you're not so thinking about it all the time. But yeah.
Dorothy says you two are awesome, but Mo says definitely not stupid is what she meant. So
I love you. Well, thank you, Dorothy, but it's not us; it's Spirit telling us what to say, so we're not even making it up. So, but anyway.
Hey, next Tuesday is the second Tuesday of the month, and we have our man on the streets, Matt Shea.
Another ghost place.
Yes, Matt is going to be with us and take us to another haunted place.
The last one he did was great.
His reports are getting so detailed.
They are.
And like down and dirty stuff.
I'll tell you.
It's great.
This last one, it was on is it San Juan? San Juan Island?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But we're going to go there when it gets warmer. We're going to do that one. I want to see those 3 steps and the 7, whatever they were. I want to go see that, and we can take pictures and have it on the...
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do that one. There's 7 chairs, and we're not going to sit in them. I mean, I won't go into it here, but he did a really... Go back and listen to is it the second Tuesday of the month?
Yes.
Okay. So go back to the second Tuesday of December, and listen to his report. It was really
the
cool.
title will be Man on the Streets.
Yeah,
so
it will be
that'll
Man
help
on
you.
the Street. Yeah.
Allison says, well, my friend D.
Where are you?
Oh, right there. Well, my friend D's new relationship asking for him. I think he's got a good shot at making this, but it depends. All going to depend on how long he can stay on the straight and narrow till it becomes what I call a habit or his life for him. It's like he needs to make sure he's attentive and paying attention to the things that he has to do to keep the relationship. I think he slacks off sometimes. What do you say?
What I'm going to say, I keep feeling like I got something here. So somebody's not saying everything. Either the one of the two or both have got to speak up and give their true feelings and instincts and where they want this relationship to go in that. And one of them is dealing with depression.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to work at it and communication is the key in that department. If you guys have good communication, then they'll have a chance. But I think it's the girl. I'm not sure, but it feels like the feminine energy has got the depression. So she's gonna, you're gonna have to work with that and be willing to work with it and not get upset. And there's a lot of give in that relationship if you go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean it won't work, but you're gonna have to be willing to understand.
Ron says,
and be okay with it.
Ron says, Happy New Year.
Bingo.
Lori says, but you two are funny. Dorothy said, awesome. She says, I still want to be bad and sit in one of those chairs, but I won't.
No, you won't.
I'm thinking the same thing, Dorothy.
I know. I'm going to have to rope both of you guys.
You and I could get in trouble doing that.
You could.
Ron says, will my next job be one that I recently applied for? This is funny because he typed his name as Ron C.
Uh-huh.
And Ron, I see the letter C around that job.
Oh.
I think that you will probably be interviewed, but at the same time, it's like maybe. Okay, so I'm going to say maybe. Don't get your hopes up, but if it happens, then say, thank you, Jesus. I got what I wanted. So that's what I say.
All I see is a number 3 around it. So there's either 3 interviews or 3 people.
Or A, B, C.
Yeah, I don't know, but the number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unlike him, it's not in the bag.
Yeah.
James says, I'm not sitting.
In those chairs.
Nobody's sitting in those chairs.
I really want to.
No, you don't.
I think it was just a rumor that was started by the people who run the place, that because they didn't want to go in there and have to reset it or set it up again, and people would go in there and mess it up. It's a way of keeping people away from touching it.
Well, it works for me.
Nah.
You're not going to sit him. You're not going to sit him.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably won't, but Lori says I might try it.
No, you're not going to try it either.
See, okay, I'll tell you what. I will let you guys try it. And then
we won't.
If you don't die, then I'll go sit in it.
Don't they have a sign up there saying don't sit in the chair? Yeah, I mean, somebody did and said they felt like they were being held down. And so they actually said don't sit in the chair.
My ears hurt.
I don't need that in my life, and you don't either, because I got to live with you.
I know. Jam says I'm tempted too, but Sharon says no.
That's right, and I'm the mama. I'm the older one here.
I don't believe in curses like that. Okay, I don't think somebody can put a curse on a chair so nobody sits in it, and because they're gonna die.
Well, like, okay, you do that.
I bet you there's
all I know is there's the white side and there's the dark side.
Yeah.
And you're not strong enough, and I'm not either, to deal with that. I'm not going there.
I bet you there's hundreds of people who go and sit in those chairs and nobody's looking and nothing happens.
I don't know. Could be, but we ain't going to do it.
Wyoming Girl says, hope your procedure is a success.
There you go.
Thank you both so much, and Happy New Year. Same thing to you. Thanks for joining us.
I hate it. I got to do it twice.
Lori says the sign makes it more appealing.
Probably, yeah.
Dorothy says, I'm older.
No, you're not.
You're seasoned. You're not older.
No.
You're only as old as your energy. You're not as old as you feel. You're as old as your energy.
I got the Peter Pan syndrome. I refuse to grow up.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, there's days I feel my age, but other days I go, ain't happening. Especially if I get my back working again, I'm going to be out there.
Oh, Allison says, I messaged your friend about the CBD oil. No reply yet. Can you tell him to check his email? Might have went to spam. Okay.
Yeah. And you know what you could do too? I don't know. Could he call her?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you give me your phone number, put another contact page in off the website and give me your phone number. I'll give that to him too and give him a little heads up.
Do I have it here?
What?
His number? Can we put it on the...
No, I actually sent her the stuff.
Oh, okay.
I was saying we could take her number.
Oh.
And he could call her.
Yeah, do that through our website,
or
contact us page.
Text me on my phone number or something, and then we'll move it along.
Cynthia says, thank you. Thank you.
Iceman's on.
Oh, hi,
Iceman.
Hi.
How you doing?
Allison said, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, God.
Yeah.
Iceman just joined, and Ron, and who else was JM just came on late.
Yeah.
But man, we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes now.
Well, time flies when you're having fun.
I know.
Yeah.
So.
Now Iceman, he's in New York, isn't he?
Yes, I think so.
So he's back there with the cold too, I suppose.
So I had a question now. So we got some new people on here since the other people have only made one prediction.
Okay.
I want to know if any of you guys have any predictions for the new year. I want to know because I write them down. I keep track of them just to see how accurate you are. And I got to say, 2 predictions that were already made in December last week.
Yeah.
For the new year, they have actually happened already, 2 of them. So don't think that you're not psychic. Don't think it's crazy to do this. Tell us, do you have any predictions? JM says your back procedure is going to be a success. Yeah.
I think it will be too. I'm going to be disappointed if it's not, because I really want to go bowl. And I can't bowl the way it is. Because I actually like bowling. It's good exercise, and I'm pretty good at it. Better than my husband. Earthquakes. Allison sees earthquakes. Where? You got to be a little more specific. In America, in Eurasia, South America, where? Maybe all.
Yeah, give us a little bit of where.
Iceman.
And will they be bad or heavy?
You got a psychic side to you. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And your second one too. You'll be like, I hope so. Yes, I do. Because I'm hoping if it goes well. Actually, I'm not clear on whether if the first one works. They said they'll do it a second time to make sure it wasn't a fluke. But at that, do I go back a third time then to have them burn them? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to.
Allison said America. Okay.
So you're saying they're significant?
There's earthquakes in America.
Okay.
But there's earthquakes every day. What do you mean by... I mean, are you thinking we're going to have a terrible one like in California, or the Seattle going to get the big one, or area? Alaska, or what?
In a populated area?
Iceman says, I think the war will end. Oh, I hope that's true.
Allison says, I hope not. I have no idea why. But
she means America. She don't know where in America.
Okay, this is good. Mo says, see a celebration. Go ahead and talk.
Go ahead. I see a celebration for some reason in Canada. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe it's because they reopen the pipeline.
Well, one of my predictions was they were going to at some point somehow open a part of or all of the pipeline this year. So I'm hoping that would be a celebration reason. Yeah, it would.
Ooh, Iceman. Read that one.
Does he listen to me at all? I don't think he does. No. I just read, I think the war will end.
Well, I was typing.
Gosh, I hope so. I hope so. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? I'm assuming you mean the war in Ukraine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Allison said a terrible one.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be a big one. Okay. Well, I mean, we are overdue. We really are. I hope we don't get it though. I mean, I don't think it'll be the one where RJ's on.
Allison says the celebration will be me getting a boyfriend. LMAO.
Well, if that's what it is, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Well, RJ, hello.
Yes, hope you're doing well.
He's got a couple questions here.
Okay.
This is interesting because this can be a little involved. So,
okay. Well,
he says, "What is my spiritual contract? Okay, or what is my life's lesson? Hope you are both doing good. We are. We're
we're doing okay. One of the key things you could look at to find out what you're here to do is to look at your life path number, which would be the month you were born, the day you were born, and the year, the full 4-digit year you were born. Add them together and break it down to a single digit, and that would tell you. You can look online and see what a life path number 1, 3, whatever is, or if you want to do that now and let me know, I can tell you.
Yeah. Type that in. Birthday, date, month, day, and year. I will tell you this, that you really don't have a huge thing that you need to do in this life. What you need to do, what I get, is you need to experience for yourself.
Well, we're all here for learning.
Yeah.
Whatever our life path number is, we're here to learn what that life path represents.
Jane says, we'll catch you too Saturday. Good luck for Friday.
Thank you,
Thanks, Jane. Have a good week. Back up to here. Allison says, I have an odd question. Or Iceman says, I have an odd question.
Okay.
At the gym, I often get looks from girls, but I also get unwanted looks from guys. How do you handle this without being rude or anti-LGBT? Do I let it be and take it as a compliment? Well, number one,
I'd take it as a compliment.
It's a compliment, yes. If the girls are giving you the eye, then you need to somehow, if you are into them or a little bit curious, say hi. Okay. And if it's guys, you just need to smile and look away, or look the other way, I guess I want to say, and say thank you to yourself that you put that out there to the world.
If it gets to be, our son has that. There's a bowling league there, and they tease him, and stuff. But
tease him about what?
Oh, like they gave him a nickname.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But he just goes with the flow. But if anybody comes up and gets really serious about it, you could always very complimentarily. Oh, I made a new word. Complimentarily. Say, if I was into that side of things, I'd definitely take you out for dinner. But you're not. You're straight.
Okay. RJ sent his numbers 7/18/1988. So
he's a baby.
While she's doing 7/18/1988. While she's doing the numbers, 7/18.
I thought you said 1988. That's where I got the 19.
Okay. I am going to answer a couple questions here. It's not an odd question, though, Iceman. It's something that we have actually had several people, male and female, ask us very similar questions. But it's not anything all you got to do is smile and know that you're putting this out there to people, to the world, which is good, because you're putting yourself out there but not being taken advantage of. So that's a good thing. You're showing vulnerability, but you're also controlling it.
Or somehow let it be known. Talk to somebody about a date you had the other night so that they realize you're going out with girls.
Yeah.
I mean,
but if they see you go over to one of the ladies, number one, it'll make the ladies more excited that they're giving you the eye. But number two, it'll let the males know that you're not interested in that kind of a relationship. He says it makes kind of uncomfortable, which I can see. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had some girls.
Yeah.
But I just look at it as a compliment, and as long as you don't have to go out with them or do anything with them more than what you want to do. I mean, just look at it and say thank you to yourself. But make sure you let them know you're not interested.
Yeah.
So anyway,
RJ's numbers.
RJ is his life path is a 6.
6.
Yep.
Which is
6 people are there to help. It's about balancing, finding balance actually between everything, but it's also learning the truth, putting the truth out there, helping people understand. People that are 6 life paths generally, I mean, if you could talk to people and get all their birth dates and stuff, you would find that teachers, nurses, doctors, waitresses, people that are in the helping field usually are 6 people. So, what is your spiritual contract? You came in to help people. You came in to help them maybe learn what spirituality is. You came in to help them find their true path by telling them that they're worth it. You came in to help people.
And that's your experience. Your learning. By helping people, you learn more about
yourself,
the broad spectrum.
Well, yes.
And spirituality and yourself, how it fits in.
Yeah. I mean, there is a little exercise that we can't do here, but if you, well, how would we
Which
do
one?
that? Nope. Never mind. It's too complicated to say here.
Oh, okay.
And there's nothing wrong with women. Sings to someone. But I mean, whatever floats the boat is just not your ship line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just smile to yourself and go, I got it. Because you're even getting the attention of both sexes.
He says, thank you so much. That sums me up so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah.
Where's RJ at? Do you remember?
England, I think.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope things are going well for everybody. This is going to be a good year. I know it is. It's going to be a more spiritual rising year.
Yeah.
In awareness and what people do and what they think. I really. Oh, Wales. That's right. Oh, you haven't seen Tom, have you?
God, Tom Jones.
I like the guy. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
You ever get to see him? Just say hi.
I want to say one thing to Iceman. Say,
okay.
Talk to me, Goose. I always wanted to say that.
Oh, gosh. That poor Iceman probably has heard that many times.
Yeah, I know. It's now been an hour and a half.
I tell you, though, Iceman should send us a picture.
Iceman what?
He should send us a picture.
Of what?
Of him.
Oh, why? Oh, of Tom?
No, of him. Iceman. He says he's getting looked at by both. He must be pretty darn good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I will do, and thank you so much.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
I am.
Yeah, we got to get ready for bowling.
Yep, we got to get ready to head for Seattle. It's about 30 miles away. No, about 25 miles away.
Yeah, it's not that far. But we got to pack up all the gear and get the dogs ready and, Yeah, it's been a good program, huh?
Long program, yeah.
I'm glad you got your mug. I'm sorry it was late, but that was the post office's for wherever fault it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Crystal.
Thanks to both of you. I hope for the best in Sharon's back treatment and healing.
Yeah,
Dorothy
me too.
says
Thank
bye.
You. Bye-bye.
Hey, listen, all you guys, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We do appreciate it.
Oh, so much.
And I want to say that you guys can join us back here on Saturday at noon.
Yep.
We will be around.
And I'll let you know how the procedure went.
Go to our website at psychicspectrum.com. There's a lot of things there.
Yes,
and
there is.
JM says, go bowl, and I'm going to.
Yep. I hope he bowls good tonight.
But as our theme song says...
What a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy. Thanks, Mo.
Take care, you guys.